Chapter 12. The New Reality for Business Institutions, Societal Strategy.
Robert Moussetis. An increasingly complex non-business environment has created a greater need for business institutions to expand their strategic thinking and integrate non-business strategies into their formal strategic planning. Although social strategies are evident among the great majority of firms, it is rather a reactive posture versus a proactive and systematic strategy. Too generally, firms react to non-market issues and rarely have a clear and methodical strategy to engage the non-market environment. Nevertheless, ethical responsibility and legitimacy, three are critical ingredients of the modern business firm, four that not only require management but also strategizing. Clearly, the business institutions must generate a satisfactory economic performance in an environment of high ethical integrity 5 and outstanding compliance practices. 6. The great management philosopher, Peter Drucker, has suggested the enhanced societal nature of modern business institutions. 7. He indicated the distinct possibility that in the new pluralistic society the challenges of an organization will greatly be based on power, and thus, highlighting a shift from resources, entrepreneurship, and technological innovation to a new pragmatism dictating success for the business firm. 8. He indicated that institutions have become carriers of social purpose, social values, social effectiveness. Therefore, they have become politicized. 9. Signifying the changing nature of the business institution from a profit-making center to a social instrument with a broad impact on society. 10. Consequently, business institutions carry a considerable responsibility not only to shareholders 11 but also to an extensive number of stakeholders. 12. Inevitably, such responsibility invites the question of planning, strategy, managerial capability, and effectiveness. In contrast, there is also the suggestion that business is not to be concerned with any type of societal activities. It was Milton Friedman who suggested that businesses have no place in society by saying, "Few trends could so thoroughly undermine the very foundations of our free society as the acceptance by corporate officials of social responsibility other than to make as much money for their stockholders as possible." Can self-selected private individuals decide what the social interest is? 13. However, such an approach has led companies to short-term thinking, maximization of profits, and stockholder satisfaction. Although corporate ethical investment is increasingly concerned with the social responsibilities, it is only a small indication of firms departing from the profit-only position. 14. The transformation of the business institution from a purely profit-making societal tool to an institution that provides societal services to its employees, health care, retirement benefits, flexible schedules, etc., surely has affected the stockholders' earnings. However, it is unlikely that business institutions will function without them. Businesses are not profit-making centers, but cost-effective centers. 15. Furthermore, the globalization of the economies creates novel challenges for corporate managers. 16. That fall outside the boundaries of established competitive thinking. 17. The business institutions need to take a note of the changing nature of the competition since non-market factors, regulations, corporate philanthropy, environment, etc., might dictate success or failure. This essay will argue that the complexity of societal activity requires an aggregate approach where the exploration of multiple variables, that is, environment, stakeholder power, performance, strategic behavior, managerial capability, cannot take place independently but holistically. A conceptual map, Figure 12.1, will provide the domain of the major variables, and a contextual discussion will attempt to create the common denominator to facilitate empirical research. Moreover, it will argue that optimal performance is an outcome of the alignment between external intensity, that is, external stakeholder power, environmental turbulence, and internal intensity, that is, strategic behavior, managerial capability for political work. Figure 12.1 Transitional Model.